Welcome back to True Crime with a Purpose. So today I'm going to be telling the story of Beck. Now, Beck, she lost her father, and so she was in a very vulnerable state, as anybody else would be when you lose a parent. So she was definitely not in a good space mentally. But that's when she met Josh. Josh came in, he filled that hole in her heart. He made her feel special and loved and cared for. And she was just over the moon for him. But then things started to change. So Josh would start to be mentally abusive to her, verbally abusive to her, and a lot of things were kind of subtle and here and there. And you know how people do; they just kind of make it seem like, oh, if I hadn't done this, if I hadn't done that, right? That's what she was in that stage. But he had never physically hit her until they were about 6 months into their relationship. 6 months into their relationship, she gets pregnant. Now, this is where the physical violence starts. He starts beating her. He beats her so bad that she has a miscarriage. And she's emotional and she's crying and she's devastated because she's just lost her child. But he does what any abuser does. Baby, I'm sorry. I love you. I didn't mean to. Like, I love you so much. I'm going to get help. All the things that he would say. And he convinced her to stay with him. But it did not get better. Like I always tell you, once they hit you once, they'll do it again. And that's exactly what he did. He began to isolate her. He isolated her from her family, her friends. He told her that she had a mental illness and could not take care of herself. He really just treated her so poorly. But she still stayed. The reason she stayed is because he always knew how to make it right. He always knew how to tell her how beautiful she is, so special she is, how he's sorry and he loves her, and all those things. Well, she put up with that for about 5 years. 5 years into their relationship, her sister went to go have a baby, and she wanted to go see her nephew, and he told her no. He was very controlling and he said no. And she's like, I'm going to go see my nephew and you're not going to stop me. And you know what he did? He beat her. He beat her. He beat her so bad. And she never got to go see her nephew that day because he beat her so badly. Because she put her foot down and she said, no, I'm going to see my nephew. He beats her. So she's devastated. She's hurt. She feels like she's trapped in this relationship and she's wanting to leave. But guess what? Here comes Josh with the sweet words telling her how he's sorry and he loves her. And it's just for you. It's for you. I just don't want you to be, experiencing all these emotional things, just